of what will happen in many family businesses is you're trying to, again, get the right leadership team to run the company. And that can be very painful and distracting and uncomfortable, and in the end, very positive and good for everyone around. What will often happen is you start making changes in one of those three circles, either in the family or the business or ownership. And what will happen is issues from another circle inevitably show up. So here's an example from a family business I heard, and this was a really hard story. The second generation owner died very unexpectedly, and there was not a big plan for who would run the business. And so the third generation was sitting around trying to figure out who's going to run the business. And it became obvious that one person, one of the sisters, really was the right person to run the business. But another sister, who had now just become an owner, said, you can't run the business. And they were going around and around in circles about why not. And then the reason that came up was that this sister, who was probably going to run the business, had once taken this other sister's sweater in high school and worn it and stretched it out and got a stain on it. And because she had been irresponsible when she was 18, she shouldn't run the business now when she was 45 or whatever. So, and that's silly, right? But it's not silly. These are the things that happen all the time in family businesses. And so what was accidentally happening is an issue from one circle was bleeding its way into this. Really, it was an ownership discussion about who should run the business. This is normal. This is to be expected. And so when this happens in your family business or in your family businesses who you're advising, it's writing these things down, making a list of what the issues are, and then checking them off one at a time, the most important to the least important, and getting to what is the root issue of what's going on. So, okay, one sister doesn't want the other sister to run the business because 20 years ago, she ruined her sweater. Okay, well, what's the root issue here? Is it about the sweater? Is it about the relationship? Is it about trust? Or is it about current competency to run the business? Oh, I know that's easier for me to say than it is for you or your clients to do. And it will go a long way when you can just write down all of the issues, get them all down, and then solve them most important to least important. It will make a huge difference. What I just said there also is a fairly awkward way to solve issues. It will be awkward for you. It will be awkward for your clients to actually pull apart the many issues that accidentally got braided into each other. But just pulling apart each of those issues and going one at a time through that list is awkward and weird. And once you get used to it, incredibly healthy and wildly productive to solve one issue at a time instead of 400 issues at a time.